Hey everybody, it's James, otherwise known as the Skate Punk Lefty, back here with a very quick video. So today we're going to be talking about not necessarily the comments that Janet Jackson made, but we're going to be talking about, give me a second. So this past election cycle, for whatever odd reason, we have had tons of black celebrities tap dancing for Donald Trump, tap dancing for the Republican Party, defending Trump, defending the Republican Party, ignoring other issues or trying to create interclass warfare and what have you. And I just want to talk about that today because a lot of people may be confused on who they should or shouldn't vote for. While I can't tell you who you should and shouldn't vote for, I can just inform you this about a lot of black people. See, I think it was a famous Malcolm X quote about, let me see, what did Malcolm X say on black leaders? No, not this. He criticized the idea of black celebrity as a leadership class. Yeah. So, while he opposed athletes and celebrities, and I guess it's nothing else I can really say except for getting right into it. Black celebrities, black politicians at times, and black wealthy people, elites, even your favorite rapper, doesn't necessarily have the same class interest as you just because they're black. Even if they came from the hood, even if they experienced police brutality, even if they grew up on, so-called food stamps and they got it out the mud through their music career or acting or basketball or whatever, they do not share the same class interest in you. And it might be like questionable to some people. Why are they saying, certain like crazy things like supporting Trump or buying into homophobia or Hebrew Israelitism or Hotepism, political ideologies that waste people's time? It's because it's on purpose. Because when you get to a certain status, obviously the rules of racism don't necessarily apply to you. While people might still be interpersonally racist towards you, the effects of systemic racism and class oppression are mitigated by fame and fortune for a lot of these people. So they start to they start to benefit from pro business policies like the Tax Cuts and Job Act. A lot of black celebrities, have been tap dancing. I will name a few. I guess we was just talking about Janet Jackson there, but I include Dwayne Wade, or was it Dwight Howard? I forget which one of the motherfuckers it was. Dave Chappelle, Ice Vizzo, and Amber Rose, and though there may be Lil Wayne, he includes here too, the poser skateboarder Lil Wayne. These people have different class interests than the average black person. You see, these black people do not worry about how they're going to pay their bills. These people do not worry about experiencing police brutality. These people do not worry about affording their bail or how they're going to get a lawyer. These people don't worry about how they're going to pay their lights, gas, or rent, or any of that other stuff that the average working class or black American worries about. That's the first reason why you have so many black celebrities doing this little tap dance for Trump, because they rather have a system that oppresses workers and gives them tax breaks rather than a system that benefits their brothers and sisters that is from the hood, from the projects and what have you. And some people may ask, because I saw a debate between Roland Martin and Ice Cube. And Ice Cube seemed to pretend like he didn't know what he's talking about. But I digress and doubt this. Because look, I'm a poor black working class man. I work at a factory. I have a normal job. I have all this time to listen through, research, and learn about politics. So somebody who has not had to work in over 30 years damn sure has the chance and opportunity to research and learn how politics works. And any promotion of capital interest aligned white supremacist political candidates has to be nothing short of simply being on purpose. Because I don't, you know, because it's no other way I could understand how could any of these people with any of these backwards ideologies talking about these plans that were never implemented, like the Platinum Plus plan, talking about how we got $2,000 checks once for some people, maybe twice for others, but mainly just once. People got $2,000 checks during a pandemic upheaval with record unemployment, a normalizing of police brutality and racist rhetoric against black people. So, you know, like, I don't understand when these celebrities somehow down the line say things were better under Trump, is because they felt, you know, number one, they have more money in their pockets because of the tax breaks, and two, they could treat their workers worse. It was cheaper to be a capitalist, a business owner when Trump was in office, and it was more expensive to be a working class person when a Republican is in office. Not to say that Democrats are solving everybody's problems or anything like that. I'm not a partisan hack. I'm a socialist. I'm not stupid. But at the end of the day, you know, if it, like they say, if it walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck. Speaking of which, something else has been on my mind, like the garbage that Cat Williams was talking about, and I think Dave Chappelle leaned into this a little bit too. While these conspiracy theories might be interesting to just research on the surface, you got a bunch of people talking about Hollywood is trying to emasculate the black man by saying, oh, you know, there's a gay agenda, you know, that they're trying to force and normalize black men wearing dresses, when the emasculation of black men stems from slavery and it stems from other circumstances than you getting paid millions of dollars to wear a dress on screen. And whether you do it, you do it. You don't, you don't. You see what I'm saying? These celebrities keep promoting, you know, BS that waste our time. Then we got Dave Chappelle. I count Dave Chappelle as a black Republican. He was doing a lot of tap dancing because he said something that really got on my nerves. This guy said that we hear about trans people getting killed, but you know, N-words get killed every day. What about a working class coalition against white supremacist bigotry? Full stop. Why does it have to be a us versus them thing? So you wind up going to the ballot box. You wind up picking up rhetoric to dehumanize people who probably have it harder than you to some extent, but have the same political enemies as you. I have never in my life seen a anti-trans political commentator or politician that was not also anti-black. And that includes the black ones, who themselves call themselves black leaders, but have a lot of black excellence styled anti-black, how I want to say, tendencies themselves. And then we come full stop around to Janet Jackson buying into pretty much birtherism 2.0. And it's like, I feel like a lot of these celebrities do and say these things because they like to waste time. They like to waste people's time. They like to get on camera, get their 30 seconds of fame, and, you know, say the dumbest thing possible, get their little attention and spotlight, and fade into the background again. That's the first reason. But Janet Jackson, I feel like she said this again because she's not Michael Jackson, who was, you know, sort of a progressive person. If you listen to his music and you look at the way he carried himself, Janet Jackson is a rich woman who has faded into the background, who doesn't want higher taxes. This reminds me of another phenomenon. You got like actual like you know, and we can go to Amber Rose, you know, adult entertainment stars, you know, XXX stars and stuff. You know what I mean. I can't say it on YouTube, but you know the type of people I'm talking about, who are supporting Trump despite the fact that legally under a Republican administration, their jobs will possibly be illegal. So, you know, I guess I could just end this quick video on saying, you see a lot of black celebrities tap dancing for Trump because they want tax breaks and they want workers to have less rights in their country. And like I stated before, the class interests of the black elites is not necessarily the class interests of the black working class. Though they may experience racism on a interpersonal level, their wealth shields them from the effects of systemic racism, unlike you. And they will promote narratives that confuse and waste black people time because they know that black people are desperate for leaders. And instead of being a honest leader to the black community, you know, being a Fred Hampton perhaps, they waste your time with conspiracy theories. And I made this video just so, you know, people can start just being more on the lookout for this. There's other people that make videos talking about this subject, but I think it's time that we attack this subject directly. And we talk about, you know, racial division, but we don't talk enough about class division also. Because, you know, racism and capitalism go hand in hand. And you usually don't get one without the other. And that'll be the end of this quick video. Again, I'm trying to post a little more consistent. Hopefully that was informative, and you have a nice day.